What are realistic expectations for Caleb Williams as he begins his rookie season with the Chicago Bears? Let's talk about it, people. What is going on? Y'all, Faiz Sports. I'm back at it with another video, talking some NFL, here to talk about the Chicago Bears and here to talk about Caleb Williams and the expectations surrounding him his rookie season. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, people. That is the best way to support me. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Let's hop right into it. Okay, so let me preface my comments by saying this. I have done a similar video like this previously, but I wanted to revisit that as we are about to start the season and talk about realistic expectations for Caleb. And I'm talking about mainly the stat line, right? What's Caleb going to do production-wise on the football field? And to me, when we are talking realistic, it is to do with what we expect at a median level, right? At an average of what Caleb will do. And that is taking into account that he's a #1 overall pick, considered a generational prospect, is a guy that's walking into a situation with all the weapons in the world, and all of those things. Okay, so it's not a normal rookie quarterback situation. It is much different, I would say. And taking those things into account, what do I expect him to put up numbers wise? Let's start there. We'll start with the passing yards. All right, I have to go with the range here, right? And then maybe I'll specify mine at the end, kind of what I have him at. But as a range, I'd probably say it's very realistic to expect Caleb to put up anywhere from 3,000 to 3,500 passing yards. Now, this is all taking into the assumption that he's going to play all 17 games, which, knock on wood, hopefully happens, because if he doesn't, then obviously these numbers will be skewed. But playing all 17 games, I don't see how he doesn't put up at least 3,000 yards, more likely 3,500 passing yards. So forget all of the Bears rookie records. Like, those are pathetic. Caleb will easily surpass all those. I think the Bears rookie season record for passing yards is like 2,200 yards. So like that's not even something I'm considering. Okay, the Bears have the worst quarterback history with records in the NFL. So I'm not paying attention to that. With the weaponry, with the modern day NFL, with the offense, with Shane Waldron, all of those things, 3,000 yards should be the bare minimum. More likely 3,500 passing yards. I think that's pretty fair. Somewhere in between, Caleb should finish. If he goes and throws for 4,000, I think that's exceeding expectations, all right? If you're coming in here and saying Caleb's going to throw 4,000 yards right away, I'm not saying you're wrong. Actually, I hope you're right. But I'm saying that's probably a little bit more than I would expect, okay? So that's exceeding it. Anything after that, that's gravy, folks. So yardage-wise, that's what I expect. Let's go to passing touchdowns, okay? I'm expecting somewhere between 20 to 22 passing touchdowns. Now, mine floor is 20 touchdowns. And you might think that's not a lot, but folks, we're taking rookie quarterback into account here, right? He's still a rookie at the end of the day. CJ Stroud, who everybody believes is like the next great quarterback, right? Had a historic rookie season. Guess how many touchdowns he threw? 23. Now, he threw for 4,000 plus passing yards, yes, but only 23 touchdowns. Now, he did play 15 games, so he missed 2. But my point is, like, 20 touchdowns is still pretty decent for a rookie quarterback, okay? So I'm thinking somewhere between 20 to 22, probably 20 to 23. That's a good range. I think his number actually by Vegas is set at 23.5, which is interesting because that's on the higher end. But yeah, if he goes out there and throws 30 touchdowns, I mean, that would just be incredible. That's exceeding expectations to me. If he throws like 25, cool, that's awesome. But yeah, 20 to 22 is in that range of what I'm expecting, okay? So that is essentially sort of what I'm expecting from that standpoint. And then you want to obviously talk about interceptions here. Look, Caleb, to me, taking into account that he's going to be a rookie, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. You can probably expect 10 to 12 interceptions. That's probably about right? It's going to be a little bit higher because he's learning the NFL game. And to me, the key number here is as long as it's a 2 to 1 touchdown to interception ratio, I'm going to be very happy with that. 20 touchdowns, 10 picks, something like that. But it could slip a little bit more past that. So 10 to 12 interceptions, I'm comfortable with. All right, anything higher than that, probably a problem here. Anything lower than that, we're all good. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. So those are all the realistic expectations. Let's talk about my expectations, okay? Let's talk about what I expect Caleb to do. That was just like a baseline of what he potentially could do. I think he's going to exceed some of these expectations. So for me, I'm looking at something like 3,500 passing yards, all right? So I think he's going to be around there. I'm thinking 25 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Like, that's what I'm thinking Caleb's going to do, okay? I could have easily went 4,030 touchdowns and whatnot, but I'm going to scale it back down a little bit and just take into account that he's still a rookie, but he has all these weapons. He's got, you know, a good scheme around him with Shane Waldron, and he's obviously a talented quarterback. So I'm going to say 3,500 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. That is what I expect Caleb to put up his rookie season. I think he's going to run away with Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think that's even going to be a competition. And so to me, hopefully this wins-wise translates to at least, realistically, 2 more wins. So that would put the Bears at, 9 wins on the year, 9-8. But it could be more. So I have the Bears finishing 10-7. That is my expectation for the win record. So to me, that's kind of where we sit here. All right. I think that's pretty fair for Caleb. I think that's pretty fair for Bears fans to expect from Caleb. If he puts up these type of numbers, that I think is a realistic target. We're not coming out here and saying Caleb's got to throw 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns right away. But with the weaponry that he has, with the talent that he has, he should be able to put up those range of numbers that I talked about. So let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.